much did your pack normally weigh when you
Mine weighed about 40.
40 pounds?
Yeah. And hers weighed more than that when we left town. Her idea was, we'll eat out of her pack. And mine, she said, mine will get lighter every day.
Yeah.
And I said, okay. Which it did, obviously. But when we leave town, her pack would be heavier than mine.
Oh yeah, she had all that food.
And
Yeah.
that's the way she wanted.
Mine weighs 30 pounds. That's pretty heavy.
No, that's a good pack weight. It really is. I'm being serious. 30 and below is good.
He said that's too heavy.
Well,
No, he said it's a good pack weight.
it really is.
I normally carry about 25, 26 pounds, but when you start packing food, it adds up, doesn't it?
It does.
I know there's a bunch. I know there's chances of timber rattlers up here. Is it?
You won't even see a rattlesnake, probably.
He said you won't see any rattlesnakes
Not
up here,
like,
probably.
I mean, we have them, but you rarely ever see them.
Yeah. These places that we can camp at night, are they usually pretty crowded or?
No, tonight you'll be all right. And you don't have to hang your food tonight.
You don't?
Well, we have a mailbox.
Oh, okay. Well, that's nice.
What's that, Steve?
He said they got a bear box, so we won't have to hang our food up the tree. We can put it in that box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many nights do y'all stay at night? 2 nights?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
we're staying 2 nights unless we want to stretch it
Push
out
it.
and make it 4
Right.
or make it 3. We're going to do Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, so that's 2 nights. But if we want to lollygag around, we might lollygag around and then walk back in on Saturday morning. But,
We shouldn't have no problem walking the 30 miles, should we, in 2 days?
2 days?
3 days.
3 days.
3 days. 3 days.
Oh, yeah.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
No, it should be fine. Well, every shelter after John Springs, the rest of them have mailboxes.
Okay.
So,
About 8:30, and we just got dropped off at the Dragon's Tooth Trailhead, and we're headed up toward the Appalachian Trail. This is an approach trail. It's already starting to climb in elevation. We're still on the approach trail, headed up to Appalachian Trail. Said 1.7. Daggone it. 1.7 on the sign from the trailhead. Said allow 3.5 hours up and back. It's pretty strenuous. About a mile in. Got a good sweat going. Pretty humid out. We caught a shuttle. Guy by the name of Homer Witcher, and called him the other day and set it up. He picked us up at the parking ride at I-81 exit 150. That's where we're going to end at. That's going to be 35-ish miles from where he dropped us off at. I want to tell you some of the stories he told us here in a minute. But right now, I need to get both hands on my poles, on my trekking poles, and head up this. We started at 1,800 feet elevation, I think, somewhere in that area. And we're headed up to 3,200 in about 2 mile stretch. So pretty good way to start the day. Pretty good way to start a Wednesday. Beautiful down in here. Alright, catch you in a bit. We just stepped foot on the famous Appalachian Trail. There is Chapstick, aka Boozer, on the trail. Dabo, aka Dabo. Alright, so
I thought we
very cool. Apparently we're on a dangerous trail. Lead on, fearless leader. So we're on the trail, headed up to Dragon's Tooth. We're actually still on the AT. Got to take a short hike south. We stashed our packs in the weeds, in the underbrush, covered them up, camouflaged them. I think Boozer sees something. What's up there? It's going diagonal to us. This is still part of the AT. We're rock climbing now. When the youngest guy in the group says, "Holy cannoli," you know something's up.
That was me that said, "Oh, I'm the youngest man of the bunch."
Did you say that, Davo?
No.
Man, alive. Find you a view? Holy cow. It's really our first view out through there, isn't it? Man.
That's pretty.
What do you think? That's all right, ain't it?
That's nice. Send that to my wife, she won't like it.
So we just came up this little ledge, if you can see it there. Looks like that. Who you Facebooking?
I said as big as my wife.
Oh, wow, look what a view. Alright, we're at the Dragon's Tooth. You can see all these teeth. What you got over here?
Huh?
What you got up here? Just hang on there, I'll just ease it beside you.
Best view in the world.
My goodness. It's unobstructed too. Wow. Look back through there.
Lean too far over, I'll be down the mountainside. That breeze feels wonderful.
Down there's is that the interstate down there? I-81, whatever it is. Wow. Incredible.
Look back in the distance, the haze.
Oh yeah. Jeez.
You gotta come up here, Steve.
All right, make room and I'll come on up.
Oh, you got plenty of room up here now.
Hey Davo, you going up here?
Ooh.
I would take a picture, but I'm not big in my pocket.
I'd taken a few. I was
I took a couple. I'm afraid I dropped my.
So we're on top of Dragon's Tooth, right? Is that what we're saying here?
Yeah. I wonder what the actual tooth is. Is that over there?
Probably. Look up here. Now look over here. Man, oh man.
Woo. That was worth it.
I wish I'd brought me some lunch. It's been a good spot to take a lunch break.
You know what we need to start? Well, no. I was going to say, the man just brought 10 foot of lightweight
Climb rope. Be nice to have it right now.
not Vernon, but Bill's got that.
Wow. Unreal.
The house looks like a little toy house.
I would love to be living right in that area.
And there you have it. The Dragon's Tooth. This is a hike that you certainly need to put on your to-do list, your bucket list, whatever your list is. Outstanding. Well, we're back from the Dragon's Tooth and had us some lunch. Ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, we'll take one more look.
Had lunch here at this little campsite. It's about 12:41. Got about 4 miles to the next water source. That's where we're rocking to, or rolling, or whatever. Walking the spine of this ridge, aren't we? Literally. Wow, look at the view. Look at me like that. Trail goes that way. I think it goes over that ridge up there.
Over that one?
Yeah. Check out the dam and old mill. Walking along this stream for a while. Looks like we're getting ready to head out, go across the pasture. Is there a latch on it, Dabo? Go left. There you go.
Well, that's fancy. I remember him saying he couldn't fit through here. You remember? Who? That video I watched? Oh.
Well, suck it in. Put some chapstick on you, push you through there. What is a little snug?
I'll carry you back. That would be the pie of a cow.
That's a cow. That's the pie of a cow, you say?
What's that?
Sure enough. That's a beef.
Why don't we just kill us a beef tonight, Steve?
Boy, I'm telling you, big steak sounds good.
Find you a calf.
Cut me off a big prime rib.
That sounds good to you? I feel it sounds good to me.
What's that?
Big bowl of banana pudding,
Woo, banana pudding. And what else?
ice cream.
Banana pudding and peanut butter ice cream.
Yeah.
That stuff at Golden Corral was good. Should have brought some of that ice cream with us. Uh-oh, we got a hill to climb. So we just come up that hill from the creek. Come in, it opened up into this pasture. It's somebody's farm. Pretty neat. It's 3 o'clock. So we're gonna probably have 12 or 15 miles in today. Time we get done, it was slow going at the beginning area. A lot of elevation change in a short spurt, and not a lot of switchbacks. We hang on here. There we go. We saw a Boy Scout troop. It was probably eight of them maybe. They're out here for the whole week. They're doing 50 miles. So that's pretty cool. Just a lot of farmland here. Fun. What'd you find? What is it? Blackberries? Blackberry bush? I'll be daggone. How about that?
Tastes pretty good.
Some in that fence row. Now that's electric.
I ain't seen
That looks like maybe electric fence. Let's go.
No, it's not.
No, they got insulators, but they ain't. It's not stood out on it. So. I'm stuck. Harvesting
What one?
your snack. Yeah, give me one.
Them suckers are good.
Oh wow.
How about that?
How about that? Woo, doggy.
They hit the spot. Think they both want one?
I doubt it. You can take him one if you want. Here, I'll eat his.
A whole bunch.
So we're still walking across this pasture, beautiful pasture, and we're getting ready to come to a road right over this hill on the other side of the power lines. And the trail crosses the road and goes right back up into the forest. So I'm sure that means there's going to be an uphill coming up. Boozer and I ate some blackberries back there. You talk about good. Wild edibles. We come out of the pasture across the road and boom, trail magic. How about that? Courtesy of Belhard, Blacksburg, Virginia. There's her email. Now look at that. So I don't know what a Coke Zero is, but me and Boozer are gonna we're gonna down it. Dabo's got him a Diet Coke.
I got a whole one.
He's on a diet. Oh wow, we just experienced what they call trail magic. Clip right before this, I should have showed the cooler that was sitting on the side of the road. Had a note on it. They'd left it there with soda pop and snacks and stuff. Snacks were all gone, but there was some pop left. Looked like they'd set it out about 3 days ago, but it's still cold. So there's nothing like that. You know, Coke Zero is kind of nasty actually, but the sugar, just the moral boost. That might be electric fence. I'm about to touch that. The moral boost, the morale boost, I guess. Morale boost, and the energy from that sugar, I guess. Maybe it's just more the morale. Pretty awesome. Check this out. Little bridge go over here. Oh. So we crossed that pasture land. It's like we still got about 6 miles a day or something to do. 5 or 6 miles. It's 3:30, so we're good. We'll crank it out. So I'll let you go. Looks like we'll start climbing here in a minute. Squirrel just went up that tree. There he is. Alright. Catch you here a little later. Oh my gosh. These mountains are kicking my butt today. Wow. It's not helping that the humidity is high. It's 90 some degrees, 91, 2 degrees, and humidity's high. But these mountains, the elevation change here has been unbelievable hard. We're probably 4 miles from camp now. First night. Trying to get to Catawba, I guess, shelter. The report is they have water there. Small stream. The John, I forget the name of it. The shelter right before it. Water, the springs dried up, no water. So we have to go a mile beyond that. So we're looking at least 4 more miles. It's 5:30. So we're putting in a full day. We were dropped off at the trail at 8:30 this morning. Been hiking all day. We took about an hour for lunch. We've taken several 10-minute breaks here in the last 4 or 5 hours. It's an adventure, that's for sure. Absolutely wonderful adventure. Seems like the harder it is, the better it is. Harder the trail. Ooh, the more my feet hurt, the more my shoulders hurt, better it is. To a point. Sorry I'm having a hard time holding this camera up. My arms are shot too. Working the trekking poles, which are a must-have out here. Without poles, you'd be falling down all the time. Pack weight started out, I think it's 27 pounds on the trail. Now my base weight, which is pack weight with excluding, heard something behind me, excluding expendables, you know, camp stove fuel, food, water, excluding that, my pack weight is around 15 pounds. So I put in approximately 5 or 6 pounds of food, and a liter of water is 2 pounds 2 ounces. So I had what I had a liter and then a 24-ounce bottle. That's what I started with, whatever that is. 32 32 and 24, something, whatever. No math happening right now. Now, when we stopped to get water at noon-ish, 2 o'clock maybe, we crossed the road and there was a stream, and that was a water cache, water pickup in a stream. I had drank all my water, however much 32 and 24 is. Something behind me. I had drank all that water, so I filled back up my 32-ounce Powerade bottle and 24-ounce Smart Water bottle. I carry them right here on the front. And then I also filled up, I don't know if you can see the blue bag. You see the blue bag? That's a 64-ounce collapsible water bag. I filled it about half full, so I got another 32 ounces up on top. So every time I say 32 ounces, that's 2 pounds 2 ounces of weight. So I'm running heavy right now. Although I've drank, I don't know how much I've drank. I think I'm down. I think all I've got left is what's in the bag, and I mixed up some Gatorade in this 24-ounce bottle. So we need to get to the shelter tonight. That's 4-ish miles away, so we can get water. Whew, here we go. A little bit of an incline, let me show you. Okay, now looking through this camera screen, looks like it's level ground. That's disappointing. It's not. It's not steep, but it is an incline, and I'm pretty spent, so it feels like a mountain. I want to tell you though, today has been awesome. This video will be in the sequence of videos a little later in the YouTube video, but prior to this, you saw Boozer and I collecting blackberries in a pasture, which was pretty cool. I'm gonna tell you, once you've been hiking, I mean, I'm wringing wet with sweat, nasty, stinking, sweat running down my legs, my back, everywhere. But when you can pick blackberries, wild edibles, and eat them, you talk about getting recharged. That was awesome. I'm paranoid now. Heard something big in the woods there a minute ago, and don't want to get steamrolled by a bear. Been some reports of bears and bear cubs up in this area, so we're trying to make a little bit of noise and maybe avoid a encounter. Anyway, then after we come out of the pasture, didn't see any cows, so they must be put up, but come out of the pasture, cross the road, and
there was trail magic. Trail magic is anything that's purposely left on the trail by trail angels, which are people who leave trail magic. They leave it on a trail in a responsible manner. You know, at a road crossing. This time there was a cooler full of, it was snacks and soft drinks, but it's been there for about 3 days, look like, because of the notes that were on the cooler. But we scarfed down a couple of soda pops, and that was outstanding. And then we walked across the road, or another pasture, a stream, and we climbed a horrendous hill out in the sun. My head got to throbbing. You know how when you get real hot and you're exerting yourself and your head starts throbbing? I was throbbing. I had to stop several times and catch my breath. But good stuff. Alright, I'm gonna get off here. Looks like we're getting ready to kind of roll off the edge of this ridge. Starting a downhill, a little bit of a downhill, and I need to get my hands on the trekking poles, my eyes on the trail, because as you can see, it's rather rocky, and you don't want to take a wrong step, which I've taken a few today. Caught myself with the trekking poles, so that's the plan. Alright, hopefully we hit camp up here in just a little while. I'll check back in. Here's what we've been following all day. This is our blaze. It's our trail marker. White blaze. The Appalachian Trail. Catch you guys here in a little bit. Just took us another little break. Someone had left some cold waters and a bag of tangerines at the there's a trailhead road we just crossed, and that was cool. So I ate like 3 tangerines right away and drank a bottle of water. So we're about 2 miles from camp. It's 7:20 p.m. Been a long day. We hang on here. What's up, Dabo? This is a nice little trail here. This is Catawba Shelter, I think. Go around here and look. This is the second one we passed. John Spring Shelter had no water. Catawba Shelter, the spring is dry, has no water. Or there might be some. I see a blue blaze. Here's a bear box. Putting your food instead of having to hang it. Did you find some water down there? Good. There's water down here, Dabo. We'll take slow over none. Show you some steps they've put in. Help stop erosion. Well, about went down. Guess it's time to put the camera up. Probably a good idea.
About my kayak, 94 minutes deep with kayak for the first time. That way.